Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. They should have... Can he finish? Yes! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Upamecano, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the left. Ribery, somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal, looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Kane, that has been cut short. Torres in acres of space out wide. And it's Amrabat. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Amrabat cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ribery. And Amrabat, now it's Kane. It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kane. Now it's Torres. Now it's Dembele. He's got away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Ribery. Sané. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Tchouaméni. Yamal. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ribery. Amrabat.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that could set him on his way. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland. Fernando Torres.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's Sané. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rudiger eases the ball away from him. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's gone in! Barcelona are back in business. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Kane. Now it's Torres. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ribery. And it's Ribery. That has not gone well. Vids aims beyond the defence. It's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Bellingham with the delivery. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Valverde, Sané, Amrabat. Good running, strong and purposeful. Made out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos could try cutting in. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Hakimi, Ribery. Roberto Carlos. Vids. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Well, played right into his path. Yamal! It's in! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
El dorsal 27.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Amrabat engages and forces him off the ball. He can run onto that. He might be in, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Sané. Sané stood his ground strongly.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Valverde. McAllister. Now it's Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Upamecano looking for the run, and the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! Valverde knocks it into space. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Foden. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that was nowhere near his best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Look, there's the shot!
2 minutos de descuento.
That has been slung wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Madrid are staring into the abyss. Only a win will do here, otherwise they are down. This truly is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Now we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually. And there's the shot! And one more try! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely spread. Well, they can break here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well cleared. Spread out to the left. That has ended up in no man's land. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. That is good alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger going vertical. Madrid have reclaimed it. Osimhen. Now it's Haaland. Oh, just skips past his. Can he finish? And he's found the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like. The out. Neymar! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's had it nicked away. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Neymar! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Yamal has found the net here, of course. Now, can they get him away? Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Oh, chance! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Crossed in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Bebeto has it out wide and in space. Tchouaméni gets it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Osimhen. No way through. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Decent chance! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Goes for the header! Doué. Out to the left it goes. Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the pass is intercepted. And the through ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Dembele. Bebeto. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Here's a sharp little ball here. And this is Forlan. Forlan! In he goes again. Sticks it away. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal's cross, he gets big. No mistake. And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out to the left flank. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar, he's picked his way through. It's Neymar! And that would have won it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yamal. Distributed tidily. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Haaland receives it in a good position here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yamal. Ronaldo goes sliding in. It's played through for him. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to...
And Messi! It's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Scholes promptly onto that, and that is that. It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's going for goal! And we have our very first corner. Ribery! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Son Heung-min. Wriggles his way through. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dembele. Now it's Osimhen. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribery. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Alvarez, and the through ball. Cleared without hesitation. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, played into space. Can he get onto this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played into space out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Quality ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Osimhen. Oh, it's Dembele. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the chance! Oh, crossbar! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Neves has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is Dembele. He's through, it's one-on-one. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Denied by an instinctive save.
Ruben Neves is offering a right smile there.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Another throw-in. Cambiasso. And it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Decent chance! It's hit the crossbar. Cross from Scholes. Struck first time. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No way through there. Messi. And Ribery! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Van Dijk. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That looks a decent ball. Turns and goes back.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Great vision. The less said about that pass, the better. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Missed by a fraction. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. He is through here.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Alexander-Arnold.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Madrid have reclaimed it. Ribery. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they can counter here. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Pass is just off target. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Ribery. Good purposeful running this. And Ribery! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's whipped it across. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's hit the post!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ribery. And it's Son Heung-min. No outsmarting him this time. Dembele. And they win it back again. Van Dijk. So we've reached the hour mark. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rudiger. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Son Heung-min. Yamal. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got away. And it's a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Serán
And it's
sustituidos
hoisted
por
clear.
el dorsal 25.
Oh, looks a
El
smashing
dorsal
ball.
6. Cambio de
Alexander
jugadores.
Arnold with the clearance. Alvarez. And the keeper gets his hands on it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. Just eases him off the ball. Song Heung-min, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. Haaland's cross. Van Dijk clears it away. And it's lofted through here. Now he's just misjudged that one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Son Heung-min against the crossbar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mendes was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, good driving run. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Neymar, this is promising. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal, and he's in on goal. Distributed tidily. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Played into the box. He rises! They've done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Habrá 2 minutos
Lovely
de
pass,
descuento.
but can he get there? 2 minutes to be added on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. So that's it, it is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Ribéry. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Mbappe! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Alexander-Arnold. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ruben Neves. Great vision. That is lovely. Chooses to go back. Scores! It's hit the upright. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Scholes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And we have our very first corner. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over. New Mexico have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to play it through. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So what can they conjure from this one?
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. And the shot! They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 20 El dorsal
So the
17.
first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ruben Neves. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. Into the channel. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mendes receives it in a good position here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. And this is Messi. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mendes was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
And the shot! Superb from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. 15 minutes till half-time. Played out wide. Messi gets into some space. There will be a throw-in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Good read, needed to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... It's Son Heung-min! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's picked his way through. Ah, lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Vince. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well read, nice interception. Ribery. Looking for the shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Madrid really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying to.
Good effort from distance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3 será reemplazado por
So once again, we're underway. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That has been cut short. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he's there to retrieve it. Chance for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger. Well, that has not gone well. It's played through for him. Decent chance! Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. wants to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mbappe, and it's Neymar. Goes for a shot! Loose, oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's in on goal. Lovely feet. It scores! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min. Big chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Roberto Carlos did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar
Can
un
they
cambio
get him
de
away?
jugadores.
Rafinha could try cutting inside here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Wirtz, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is not finding anyone. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a cut. Rafinha! It's a loose ball. In he goes again! And one more try! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here! And that's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's well seen too. But It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha, he's got away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha is onto this. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Serves up across. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. No foul, says the referee. It's Hazard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Nuno Mendes. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. And it's Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Nuno Mendes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The final 5 minutes. Neymar has created one goal already. He has found the way through. Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Can he finish? Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's become a case of men against boys. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that was vital. And the finish! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, good-looking ball. He's looking wide. Tries to cross. Chance! It's a goal! Lamal at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Roberto Carlos. The pass is intercepted. And that's it. Madrid suffer.